Welcome back to Trending. Here with all the hottest sci-fi news of the week is I-24 News senior producer of The Daily Dose, Daniel Roth. Hi, Daniel.
How's it going?
Good. Can we put hottest and sci-fi news in the same sentence?
Yeah, I think these days you can. It's the 21st century. It's 2017.
Yeah.
We're allowed to say that nerds are hot.
It's becoming more posh.
It is. It's really taken on. And they're the highest grossing films in Hollywood right now because people love these nerdy things, comic book movies particularly.
And that's where we start with the first item.
Yes. So in 2014, a little film called Guardians of the Galaxy came out, and the sequel is coming. This was such a loved comic book film. There have been hated comic book films and comic book films that people have kind of liked, and just a few that people loved. This first one was one that people loved so much. So this sequel is highly anticipated, coming out in May. And this TV spot actually just came out over the weekend. So let's take a look at the Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right.
So we're saving the galaxy again?
Who else is gonna do it?
Awesome!
I know. It almost hit me.
That's so funny. So it's a film coming out?
It is a film.
Okay.
It is coming out in May, and it's Chris Pratt, who, of all of the famous Chris's, Chris Pratt, Chris Pine, there's a few I'm forgetting. He's really, I think, the favorite in this comic book world. Star-Lord is the character he plays in Guardians of the Galaxy, and he's the sort of sarcastic humor with the space action, these things get a nerd like me really excited.
Yeah, I guess to use the British term, they take a piss out of themselves.
Yes.
It's really funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay, so moving on.
Moving on to something just as nerdy, but the world of literature. We have Harry Potter.
Of course.
So J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, responded. Piers Morgan, who used to be on CNN and who's a widely known journalist, we can say, pundit at this point, was on Real Time with Bill Maher, talking about how he doesn't think that the so-called Muslim ban is really a Muslim ban. And J.K. Rowling then took to Twitter to say, to call out, let's say, using some swear words, to call out Piers Morgan for this.
You don't piss off J.K. Rowling.
Yeah,
this woman has some of the best comebacks.
She's the richest woman in England, richest person in England. So Piers Morgan tweeted back, "Still never going to read your drivel," in response.
No,
right?
he didn't.
And thinking somehow that he's more popular than J.K. Rowling, I don't understand. J.K. Rowling then tweeted back a few things, including, "If only you'd read Harry Potter, you'd know the downside of sucking up to the biggest bully in school is getting burned alive," referring to one of the stories in Harry Potter.
She is known for burns.
Yeah. This was, in its essence, a wicked burn.
So there's a fan involved in this story that
yes.
It gets really interesting.
Okay, so a North London bookshop then decided they're going to tweet over 32,000 tweets at Piers Morgan that are the text of the Harry Potter books, all 7 of them. So, the first one being the first line from the book, Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Privet Drive. "We're proud to say that they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much."
That is a really funny trolling method and original. And let's see how long they keep at it.
I hope they can go 32,567, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't remember, but it was somewhere around that, and it'll be a full-time job for a while.
Absolutely. Okay, so shifting now to a bit of a somber, not so somber, excuse me, just celebratory. But
well, soon it will be summer, we can say. That's maybe too far.
Did I just get a story wrong? No. Okay, so tell us the news.
Yes, John Williams, who is the winningest person in Hollywood in all of filmdom in the Oscars, has won 5 Oscars, been nominated for 50, turned 85 just now. And so this is why we say it's bittersweet. This is the person who scored Star Wars, who scored Jaws, who scored Indiana Jones, and all of it, all the big scores.
Yeah, well, thanks so much, Daniel.